How's it going, boys? And 3.5%. Today on Standard we are playing Simic Brokers Ascendancy. And for the start, let me ask you a question. Have you ever wanted to feel pain? Extreme amounts of mental and physical anguish, exhaustion, and displeasure in general? Oh well then, this is the right video for you. Because, you see, Wizards has absolutely gutted the idea of RAM decks for a very, very long time now. RAM decks have pretty much never worked unless it's historic and you're trying to play Sultai Ultimatum. Then RAM decks work. Any other way? No. No, they don't. So, this is an absolute challenge of a challenge, because we are going to be using a ramp elements, and we're going to try and make this work. If you use one ramp card, like for example Prosperous Innkeeper as life gain, it's fine. The moment you start to try and double on that, it becomes horrible. Also, Brokers Ascendancy tends to always be in the opening hand, and for some reason Wizards thinks that this is an aggro build. Oh yes, definitely an aggro build. With 3.4 average. And you may say 3.4 average, ain't that a little bit too much? Well, we have Gala Greeters, we have Prosperous Innkeeper, we have Professor of Symmetry with Environmental Science. We have technically so many ways to ramp install. It should be fine. And you know, then just solve all of our problems with Doomskar or survive a couple of turns so Brokers Ascendancy just pushes us past our opponent. Does that ever happen? In rare situations, yes. But usually, I'm gonna be tearing my absolute hair out. And I have luscious, beautiful hair. Like, you know, 1 in 3 men go bald or something like that. Boys, I'm not going bald ever. Luscious. And we have Titan Defenders 3 for the late game, and Storm the Festival because it pretty much finds everything. We have so many things that technically work amazingly with Brokers Ascendancy, but it's going to be a challenge. And I warn you, if you copy this and you don't have a single card in here, do not blame me for the results, because the results vary so goddamn wildly. It's it's unbelievable insanity, essentially. How results start to instantaneously vary, how they open their hands. And by the way, open their hands are rigged if you don't know. And you know, you always get some sort of special card depending on your card combinations. For example, for us, Brokers Ascendancy is going to be the most popular opening card. You know, and then it's going to be Titan Defender. Okay, it's not going to always be that, but you know, you're going to see how it is. It's going to be absolutely amazing. So if you switch out even a single card here, blame yourself if this does not even go remotely like you see in the video. 24 lands to be specific, and that being said, without any further ado, let's just get a cracky and see what happens. Good. This is exactly what we want. A doggy, because he's the bestest of boys. Yes, he is. And then we have Sigarda and Doomskar. Opponent goes first, but that's kind of to be expected at this point. So, you know, no fuss about that one. White aggro. Oh, maybe it's going to be Boros aggro. Who knows? But I'm probably going to Doomskar on turn 3, and then I'm just going to try and go for the Gala Greeter into the Companion. We're going to see what our opponent does. Good thing we had... Is this a free win? Oh, Wizards say it ain't so. This will allow us to most likely get a Sigarda Splendor down, and then Doomskar. Well, for not essentially what one may call free, but for reasonable amounts. Wow, this guy's super aggro. Okay, this is literally a best case scenario, by the way, because everything that's currently happening is happening according to the greatest of plans that has ever been a plan. Ah yes, that's a mouthful. And it made sense, trust me, I'm a scientist. Okay, Brokers Ascendancy, like always, you literally cannot ditch it magically. We have blocks. We have time, and I really want to get... a land would be amazing. By the way, usually you're going to have a 60%-ish land draw ratio, and I'm not going to do anything here. It seems like counterproductive. There we go. That's what we were looking for. And now, we can most likely win, because it's going to be really hard for him to do anything. Boys, you should really like and subscribe, because the pains I went through with this build. I lost something around 15 games while I got to this point where it was manageable. Because, you see, the problem is, it's not the fact that the deck's bad or anything. It's the problem that Wizards literally does not understand what creature ramp is any longer. Seriously? Jeez Louise. Okay, reach trample elephant. Wow, what a lad. Okay, we got the things, so that's pretty good. Wait, I should... Dude, I don't have any green, but I could go for potentially that. Oh, let's... say Gree? Yes, yes, yes. Okay, that was bad, but it doesn't seem like he has red. And if he doesn't have red, the chances that we're gonna get trampled upon kind of become a little bit minute. Oh, that's purely annoying, but, well, purely annoying, essentially. Okay, what am I doing here? I'm drawing lands. If we draw a Planeswalker that does things, I'm also happy noises. Yeah, that's kind of exactly the Planeswalker I was honestly talking about. Okay. I could do this, but I'm gonna do this. I think he's gonna go for the Throat here, and obviously he has one more Wild Shape. By the way, whoever thought that Wild Shape is a good card, do bad things to yourself, you absolute animal. Do very bad things to yourself, you absolute freak of nature. But despite that, I like this card back. It's pretty coolish, you know. It looks tribal, but it's actually like a luxury. Kinda cool, kinda cool. Okay, this guy's just going pretty unanimously deep. He's gonna attack, right? Well, I am gonna do it no matter what, right? And then I'm gonna exile, and that's gonna put me in a survival situation. Well, not survival situation, but we should be fine, right? If he protects, Allow me to do it, thank you, Wizardo. If he protects, he's gonna protect now. So yeah. Also, is this my build? Because we did this not too long ago, and honestly, it was majestically... Wait a minute, what? Are you just gonna go trample? But by the way, did I not? Oh! Snaky, oily! Oof! Ah! Someone called a doctor, but for me, sadly. Okay, in that case, well, my mistakes are not exactly forgiven, but let's just say it is what it is. Okay, maybe it's a mistake, by the way, not minusing one in case of emergencies, but again, he's not... Boys, the truth of the matter is, he's just not doing the sauce. Ooh, I can't Titan of Industry, sadly. Ah, pain, pain, pain. Let's see, first strike. How do I do this? Do I do this? Man, I could actually... Boys, I could lose. We can lose so easily. I should honestly just minus that and give it lifelink. Okay, let's do it like that, because again, there's no way this, I need to give it flying. There's no way this does not work, right? there's no way. Oh, this is so dumb. This is so dumb. This is literally dumb. Also, I would like to note, every time I get Titan of Industry, I never get 7 mon. I literally just don't. Okay? I just don't. It's stupid. And every time I don't get Titan of Industry, I have a 60% land draw ratio. Life has never been more pain than it currently is, boys. Like, no, I'm not gonna lie. It's absolutely horrible. But yeah, it looks like we got this one on the ropes. Don't tell me he has the same amount of mon as me. Like, come on, Wizards. Like, you can't make this up. Man, imagine not blocking this. Well, some of you may actually think that I'm not gonna block because, you know, 5 is less than 4 in some circumstances. Oh, look at that. No, seriously, I just mean... It's pretty... It's gosh darn impressive, honestly. Do I do it like this? Wait, how do I even do it? Do I do it like... What is my play? I want to do Storm the Festival, but that's gonna probably get me killed. I need something with flying. That's like for 100% show. I can do it like this. I get a little bit of life, which is kind of good. Finally, a land. That's what I'm talking about, boys. That's what I'm talking about. I'm actually probably... Yeah, gains first strike. Why not? Gains first strike, and then I'm gonna just... Do I just drop more of these? I think I just do, right? I think I just do. And it would make sense. And now I can drop this, and this is gonna be like... Hemakarena, if Hemakarena was any good. Okay. Even... Okay, since he can't make that fly, most likely, no matter what, we should be absolutely wasting. Perfection, perfection. And seriously, no, it's like... Yesterday you heard my pet... He just does this intentionally. He just yells because reasons at this point, I believe. Strong belief. Okay, that did not survive, but honestly, who cares? Titan of Industry is aloof. Oh yeah, I just don't care. Titan of Industry. Also, I'm gonna create 5 3/3 angels. What up, Buttercup? How you doing, dead girl? You feeling fine? I'm gonna make you feel... Well, I would say red or whatever, but that's probably not apt. You see... One girl is currently Wait, what? Seriously? Is that your play, Leia? I'm just gonna completely ignore it in that case. That's amazing. One girl is currently... She got sunburned yesterday, right? And I asked her, do you look like a tomato? She was not exactly ecstatic about my comments, you know? I find it personally a little bit strange and whatnot. But, you know, it happens, I guess. And now let's just -7, and that's it. That's all she wrote. Is nothing tapped? Did everything... Oh, yeah, everything had vigilance because he used this thing. And that gives vigilance. Ah, completely forgot. It's fine. Anyway, now that thing has first strike for some reason. Ah... Man, when the plan comes together... Again, by the way, if you change a single card here, blame yourself. You can only blame yourself. And I think this is probably it. This is like the desperation move, and... Yeah, I'm gonna do it like this, because in case he thinks that, you know, he has shots or something, do it like that. Yeah, there's absolutely nothing he can do. I think he... good enough. Well played. Oh, this now looks bad, but so good at the same time. Because we have Quandrix Command and we're going first. I technically probably want to be safe in Doomskar Mana, but... When has safeness ever actually paid off for me? Yeah, exactly, never. And now you can hear a dog barking. And this is... Oh, live game blue. Interesting. I thought it's gonna be aggro. 2 Doomskars, though. That gives me options. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Okay, so... I can actually Quandrix Command next turn after... Ooh. Ooh, an Empress. That's real nice. That's real nice. Okay, let me do it like... Yeah, I'm gonna actually leave it, no? No! No. We do this. Yes. Okay, so hear me out. I know Brokers Ascendancy seems a little bit greedy, but it's actually not. Worst case scenario, we pre-med 2 Doomskars and call it a day. He can't get this to invulnerability, so we're absolutely good. Even if that happens, Quandrix Command still exists. So, jeez, Louise, man, someone... Okay, maybe he can get it into invulnerability. Okay, so now the Wandering Emperor suddenly becomes a lot worse. Ouch. But it's still good. It's still good. How do I want to do this? Do I just want to drop her? I can't. Not great. Okay, so what's the plan? That one mana missing is kind of painful here. Okay. If I 4, but he needs 10. Are we actually fine if that happens? Okay. I'm gonna just let it slide like this. I'm gonna let it slide like this. It should be fine, right? It should be fine. It should be 100 fine. Okay, good enough, right? Good enough. Ah, Righteous Valkyrie. Kinda expected. This is fine, though. This is fine. Because we're gonna be able to do some blocks and, you know, whatever. Okay, so, first things first. Do I actually... Wait, do I bounce that or do I bounce him? Oh no, this is starting to get bad. Man, am I gonna lose? Return creature, do things. Okay, do it like this. Do you think he attacks? I don't think he attacks. If he doesn't attack, then if he doesn't attack, we're absolute good. Okay, he didn't attack, we're absolute good. Which means we can pre-med this and now do this. It paid off, boys, it paid off. I'm not gonna lie. Not the smartest actions I have taken in my life, but definitely amongst the manliest. You cannot deny me. You cannot deny me. Also, boys, fun fact. I actually thought about this a little bit. I saw a YouTube video. And it was about the idea that, you know, how often do you actually work in a place and, you know, your manager's like a complete idiot, or someone from corporate comes over and, you know, they completely don't know what's up, why anything is happening and all of that jazz. You know, they're essentially the good old moron trope, right? I was thinking a bit about it a little bit, and I'm like... This is something you can't. This is something you will never hear unless you have personal experience. Jeez, Louise, he's actually going all in. This was kind of what I was actually afraid of, because there is a world. Actually, no, there is no world, because we can always just Emperor, and that's gonna be good enough. I hope. Kill me now. Okay, good enough. Because I think he's gonna try and... Oh, that's good, that's good. A land is definitely not bad here. So, a lot of the times, it seems like those people don't understand what's going on. Those people are talking about shit. The reality is, you have absolutely no idea what their priorities are in so many cases. So you can't actually, like, go around and just say, well, I think they're stupid and whatnot. The reality is, they don't actually give a fuck about what you are doing and so on. They have one goal in mind, and they don't care about you or how you think things that should be done. It's kind of a pretty brutal reality, but you know, it is what it is. Okay, now he goes for the Frost Dragon Cave. Okay, good. As long as we expected it, it's good. Because now I can just drop this and it's still 2 HP, so it's all fine. All fine. It was arguable that actually getting rid of that would have also been pretty okay, but you know, you never know. I should probably do a video about that, because it is a little bit of harder to assess subject, you may even call it. You know, depends. Depends. Okay, let's see what he does. I need to conserve as much as HP as humanly possible, so I want him to play the last veteran. Okay, this is not that bad. This is not that bad. No, wait, did he what? 3 caverns? Are you shitting me? How the fuck does he get 3 caverns? Oh my god. Dude, of all things unholy, 3 caverns is the worst thing ever. Especially considering I know how this works. I'm drawing a land. Thank you very much, wizards. Thank you very much. Land ho, as they say. Oh, we didn't draw a land. That's actually even better. Because now, this thing can get flying. That was actually exactly what I wanted, but I did not think that we're getting it. Haha. Yes, it's a flying rodent. Okay, that's not a rodent, but close enough. Oh yeah, I think we did it, boys. I think we're surviving. I think we are surviving. I'm actually gonna just... Yeah, you know what? A lecture for the next game, boys. Lecture for the next game. Oh, that's good. That gives me stuff. Oh, that's so close. Oh, that's so close. No. Okay, the good part is he's probably not... Actually, what is he doing? Okay. Still okay. Still okay. We're still fine. It's like, it's not even close, boyo. Okay, 7 HP. For sure. That's so much HP. That's so much HP. Not even close. Not even close. Plus this draws cards. Oh. Boys, I don't know how. I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard I try. But let's see. Let's give him lifelink off the bat. I think that's also a good play. And let's drop this as... I actually should have dropped it as green, but hey, who cares? You need only 2 white and 3 green for this to function. So, you know, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Okay, so what is he gonna do now? Oh, disgusting. What a play. What a play. Disgusting. I am severely disappointed in our boy. Well, not really. I wasn't... Oh, Sigarda Splendor. Finally! Finally, we have reached what is commonly referred to as Valhalla. Okay, this may seem strange, but essentially this means that no matter what he does, I'm gonna draw my card with Sigarda Splendor. No matter what his move is, I'm drawing a card with Sigarda Splendor here. Also, considering this has now lifelink, means that, you know, it's gonna be... Oh! Oh my! You know, you'd think that's bad, but in reality it's like, whatever. Whatever. We're still drawing the thing, and that's the thing. That's what I was kind of going for. Because we can almost get a land, and, not a land! Ah, it's over, Chief. It's over. Put a shield counter, and let's just create a rhino, because of reasons. Do that, and... Let's give this a little bit of that flying capabilities. Boys, you doubted me. But at the end of the day, I kind of did it, and I didn't even expect that I am going to do it. Honestly, kind of surprised myself, but it did. Jeez, stop. Well, this is going to get first strike, so technically it doesn't matter. And this has protection again. Yeah, it literally doesn't matter. Good game, son. Good game. Drawing too much. Doing stuff. It's all part of the plan, baby. And there's a good chance that I get another Brokers Ascendancy, by the way, from this. Can you imagine we almost lost? Can you imagine we almost lost? Second Brokers? No second Brokers, but we did get this, which is not... It's bad, but it's not the worst case scenario, you know? Okay, drop it like it's hot and just attack with this. Because we can! Because we can! Where's your HP going, sonny boy? Huh? Where's it going? I love this. Oh, this feels so deserved. It doesn't, but you know, you get the point. I just enjoy it. I totally enjoy it. Good game. He's gonna... Yeah, good enough. Now, this is what I usually expect, okay? A couple... Well, usually I don't expect Gala Greeters. Usually I don't expect 3 Gala Greeters. Wow, what's happening here, huh? I feel a little bit endangered, not gonna lie. Yeah, usually you don't get 3 Gala Greeters. But this is what I usually expect. Brokers Ascendancy, this. Oh, by the way, I have seen with this... Wow. I literally took a 5-minute break after that game, and my parrot's just going off the deep end yet again. How does he know? How does he know? Is he a psychic? Well, I'm a psychic, so he's probably also a psychic. It happens. Anyway, shut the fuck up. I'm doing things. This buys you food, you ungrateful little shit. Also, speaking of ungrateful little shits, I am not the only poker god in town, it seems like. How do I even do this? This is the best choice. This is gonna be super annoying, but this should not be that bad. I hope. I actually only have one greeny boy here, so maybe not everything is going great here. But I will have Gala Greeters and I will have pumped Gala Greeters. But I think I'm gonna get not fairy dragon, what's the stupid thing's name? The thing that just usually always magically is in any Izzet deck's hand on turn. It wasn't? I'm sorry, is this like a parallel universe or something? Do you just not? By the way, I hate playing against Izzet. Everyone knows that, and everyone feels the same. Wizards, you should just not let people play Izzet colors. It's the saddest loser color in the Milky Way galaxy. You know, this is why aliens most likely have never contacted us, because you just let the Izzet color run rampant. They usually get something completely busted. They have the strongest 2-cost sorcery in the game in Multiverse. And, wow, yeah, that's great. No, seriously, two Kiki Jikis. A 1 is deadly enough. Sure, just go for a second. Why not there, Chief, you know? Kiss, kiss. Oh, yeah, that's some good stuff. But the good part is, even if he actually Kiki Jikis me, what does that matter? Because, voila! Oh, actually already... Oh, man! I forgot we already have I forgot we have the boy in the graveyard. But no, this is actually fine. This is actually fine. Of course. Fading Hope? Wait a minute, that's not impressive. Unless... Nah, I don't want to think about the worst case scenarios. Okay, I'm gonna drop this because, you know, sauce. Essentially, extra sauce. Extra sauce is always nice and whatnot. Don't tell me! Oh, mamma mia! At least he has nothing. That just proves that he has nothing in the hand. So, 2 Fading Hopes. 2 Kiki Jikis. What's next, Wizardo? Tell me, what's next? The good part is I'm actually gonna survive this and we should be okay. Because, you know, I can drop him, I can get, you know, essentially I don't think there's a lot he can do here. I'm gonna get enough life to oh, big. If he dude, if he has nothing. I said if he has nothing! What? You see what I mean? This is what this deck constantly plays against. Wolf Mommy for no reason! Wolf Mommy Kiki Jiki. Just off yourself, Wizards. What is this garbage bullshit? I mean, like, seriously, look at this crap. I can't even block. How? Didn't get anything here, but that's fine. Actually, you know, no, wait, no, is it fine enough? No, it's not, probably. Gain life, amazing. Do this. A little bit of treasure tokens. No, treasure tokens are useless, sadly, here. Oh my god, you see, this is what I mean. Like, how does this, oh. I have absolutely no idea why that guy conceded. I can't think of a single reason. But, you see, this is essentially the type of stuff that I'm supposed to play against. Kiki Jiki into Wolf Mommy in an Izzet deck without green, because logic and things. Yeah, my life's pretty hard, I'm not gonna lie. I could keep this because, you know, okay, so, everyone knows I should not have won that. That guy just conceded. It took me around a minute to find a new game, which means this is gonna be a horrific loss, so technically it does not matter what our hand is because we're absolutely stuffed. Goes first, there we have, yeah, you see kind of what I mean. Great stuff. Life is pain. Kill me, please kill me. It's just, Wizards, please. And I'm gonna sneeze. I'm gonna sneeze. I'm gonna sneeze. Comment if you think I'm gonna sneeze, or am I gonna man this one back in? Because a real man does not sneeze when the sneeze wants to happen. A real man sneezes when he wants to sneeze. Maybe that's not technically true, but close enough. Okay, this actually gives us a chance. Admittedly, Sigarda's Splendor is horrible here, but Storm the Festival is good here. Okay, so we have options. Okay, we no longer have options. That's fantastic. I love it. 10 out of 10, in fact. Okay. We're still not dead yet, though, but we will be. Like, seriously, who does not honestly think that at the moment? Okay, do that. Do that. Go maximum white. I think I can't even go Storm the Festival. Okay, am I gonna go for the life? I think I'm gonna go for the life. Because I think he's removing this, so it technically does not matter, right? Technically, maybe it doesn't matter. Also, if creature dealt damage this turn by a source... Dude! What's the point of even having these restoration things if they're just dead weight? Also, haste. I expected nothing less from Wizards. I'm gonna be completely real here. Like, I don't know why they hate me so much. I don't know why they hate you. But, as one man once said, it's not me thereafter. It's you thereafter. And I'm just standing in front. Actually, those are super fucking good words, not gonna lie, boys. 10 out of 10. So, yeah. I'm just pointing it out, like, what are the chances? At least he didn't die. That's good. But oh, a second one. But now it's too much. There's Actually, yeah, this is the sadly best play I can do. Wow, what a time to be alive. When your best play looks as sad as that. Okay, so 7/7, do that. Is it this card? I think it is this card. Ah, yeah, well, kinda didn't expect, honestly, a lot anything else. Ooh. Hey, I'm at least alive for the time being. Actually, I'm gonna be a little bit alive for a little bit longer even at this rate. Nice. Okay, at least I get him back, which means I can do this. And then I can do this. It doesn't matter because I think there's no shot that I can survive, right? I can't even cast Storm the Festival. I will be able to cast Elspeth, but Elspeth is like man noises. Okay, maybe that blocks. I don't think that's gonna be enough. Okay, Elspeth. Nah, but I'm not surviving this one, right? It's just impossible, right? It should be impossible, yeah. He buffs that. I need to block this. I need to block that. Yeah, that was just nothing. Well, I kind of expect... Well, I did it, literally expected. Like, come on. You know when you're supposed to lose. It's just so blatantly visible, it's insane, you know? Absolutely insanely blatant. What a couple of absolutely wild games. It was very fun. The deck is very enjoyable, and I like it a lot. It's different from what you usually would see. No one even tries to play Brokers Ascendancy, considering how much Wizards has absolutely butchered everything involving this card. But hey, we never even casted Storm the Festival once. What a time to be alive. Anyway, this was Wizards Ascendancy. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. Check out the channel, check out Discord, check out the Patreon. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.